Okay.
So standing there, you would want to rate him. Be friendly, curious, dangerous.
Friendly and curious.
Okay, call him in a happy voice. And you can call
Guido.
him, and call him Baxter.
Baxter. Baxter. Yes, good boy.
How do you think he reacts?
What do you mean? How
Friendly?
Friendly.
Angry? If you pet his head and back, how does he react?
Not bad. The back is fine.
Do you think he's friendly? Do you think he's cautious? Is he upset?
He's like my dogs. Doesn't, you know, maybe he doesn't like it, but he doesn't really care. He's not gonna.
We need to talk about.
Words don't fit the actual behavior. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we'll run into it.
I tried to do it, but maybe we should redo some of the words.
Oh, he likes this.
Okay, tell him to sit.
Baxter, sit. Yes, good boy.
Tell him to down.
Baxter. Baxter, sit. Hey. Yeah.
Okay,
Does he
so
go down?
go ahead and grab a treat from right over here. They're right here.
Oh.
And see if you can lure him into a down.
Baxter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, good boy. Up. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give him his
There we
cookie.
go.
Okay, you're gonna handle his paws, but you're gonna do so cautiously, like someone who's not really familiar with dogs. So kind of reach for his feet, but if he pulls them away, pull your hand away and see if he lets you handle his feet.
Yep.
Go ahead and take him to the middle of the room so Becky can. Aches away. Tries to bite.
He's just like, what are you doing?
Okay, just kind of pet and touch his body. And his ears, and look in his ears. Go ahead and look at him just to make sure that there's anything in him. See. No, like lift up the ear and look inside the ear.
Oh.
There you go.
How do I zoom out? I accidentally zoomed in.
And his tail. Kind of run your hand on his tail. See what he
Like all I
does.
can see is a big, huge blob.
Here, get your finger off of that.
Kind of ignores me.
Okay.
Hi there.
Look, I can't even do this right.
You know it has audio, right?
He just licks my hand to say, I'm not sure what you're doing, grabbing your tail.
So you're going to look in his mouth, and when we do it, we do 3 approaches. So the first approach is just kind of going to his face and yanking away, then going to his face and touching, and then try to open his mouth.
Okay. Maybe boy. Baxter. Yanked away and he didn't even notice. Touch. Yeah. Let me see. Okay.
He doesn't have to like it, he just has to
Yeah.
tolerate it. Okay, you're going to hug him, and when we hug dogs and temperament tests, we want to make sure they're not going to bite us in the face. So when you hug, put an arm in front of him and kind of hug this way. Yes, I know.
He's like, why?
So you want to make sure, like at the meeting, like I did with
this?
Satin. Yeah,
Like that?
yeah,
Oh, so you can control his head.
yeah. So he can't turn around and bite him. Okay. For eye contact, what we want to do is make him look at us 3 times, and while he looks at us, we're counting how long he stares at us.
Okay.
Gentler, more submissive dog, each time you go, Guido or Baxter, and get him to look at you. That was like 1 second. Baxter. Like just a glance. A more submissive dog will make the eye contact less amount of time each time. A more dominant dog will do it more. So we're doing it 3 times.
Baxter. Hey, Baxter. Baxter.
I want I'm not gonna look at you.
Baxter. He's not looking at me.
Okay.
Come here. Hello, can you look at me? Hello. Yeah. Baxter. Baxter. Baxter.
And he's bored now,
Yeah.
too.
He just
Oh,
wanted.
Baxter. No.
He's like, well, Sarah's a treat. You
Try to pretend like you have a treat. Like you're gonna give him a cookie and bring that up to your eye. There you go.
Baxter. Baxter. Treat. Click, 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 click. Maybe I'll be at one.
That's what.
Hello, hello.
And I think the next time we should do all do this part, so I can talk through it so you can see.
Baxter. Oh.
Okay, so the next thing is face play, so you just kind of do the around his face.
Come here. Come here, Baxter.
Like you're gonna rough house with him. You're gonna pat him on the head. We call it happy slappies. You know, people who don't know dogs will go, nice puppy.
Oh, yeah, they.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that to you. That's all right.
He likes it. Okay, the next thing is verbal correction, so you're gonna kind of let his leash go a little bit and just go really loud and see if he stops and looks at you and acts like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that. Do it again, and louder.
Yeah, I was talking to you.
So I have somebody that's gonna come by. Okay, so the food bowl, do we have our little assessor here? I'll hold the leash for you. And go ahead and grab your little assessor hand.
Well, are you gonna take care of that? Is there a Petco tomorrow?
Yes. Tell him to sit
Baxter, sit. Sit.
and put the food bowl down. I know you're gonna give him a couple seconds to get into it, back up a little bit. The first move is one very purposeful step right next to him. I frozen.
Oh, okay.
You can just go from the front if you want, it doesn't matter. So just approach him very purposefully like you're going to the table. What we're looking for is him to reposition his muzzle. We want to see if he moves his mouth closer to you to kind of guard the food a little bit, or if he starts eating faster or gulping the food, saying, no, it's mine. He didn't really do anything. So now you're going to very carefully reach with the assessa hand, and as soon as you get near the edge of this, you're going to yank it back. We're looking for the same thing. And you're going to do that twice. And then the third time, you're going to use that hand to try to push his mouth out of the bowl. And you can see he's very, go ahead and move it and then pick the bowl up once you get his head in it. You can see very easily, I mean, you didn't have to use a lot of pressure. We've had to wrestle dogs out of it. He didn't growl, he didn't reposition his head, he didn't eat faster. So he did really, really well. And now we do the same thing. Now we do the same thing with the pig ear. Look, he's like, yes, yes, you give it back to me. You're gonna
Well,
do the
it's
same
kind of
thing
a
with the
waste
pig
when we
ear.
make a full bowl of food and don't use it.
Well, we're gonna do more than one dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there's a picture.
It's right here.
Oh,
So same thing, give him the pig's ear.
sit. Oh, good boy. I know, I keep snapping, huh?
Look, he's like, what is that? And you're gonna give him a few seconds to kind of get
Oh,
into
that's
it.
right.
Look, he's like, I don't know what this is. I'm not really sure if I know. Oh, maybe. We'll push it around. No. I don't want that. The same thing. He's like, I want to see that thing. And then,
I want the bowl.
yeah, I would just reach down and get the pig ear. He doesn't care. We don't have a little rat. So stuffed dog test. We always do 2 different size dogs.
Over here.
Come here, man. Hi. Hi. What are you doing?
Oh, there.
And the most important thing with the dog test.
So grab one,
Yep.
small
And
one first?
yep. And well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You want the leash loose. As soon as you do this, you're going to get a different reaction. And he did not react incredibly great with the small dogs.
Well, wait,
Go back up.
act like you're walking it in,
Yeah.
Oh,
like it's your dog.
got it.
So this is definite curiosity. We're gonna go see what it is. He goes, oh, I don't know what it is. Sniff its butt. Go ahead and hold it still for a second. And now it fell over, so now it's kind of toy. Wait, we're still sniffing its butt. Now we're gonna dominate it now. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Guido, come on. So I'd say friendly, curious. I mean, no real aggression, no. A little more interest than.
Friendly, no interest, excited, play, or dangerous?
I would say probably about a 3 or a 4. Because he was friendly and showed interest.
Mm-hmm.
He was excited. Take that all the way around the corner. You're going to walk it in. He was excited, and it looked kind of, he had good play body language, but when it fell over, he was kind of like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So you just kind of walk it in.
A toy or a real dog?
What? What are you doing?
It's got a lot of smells.
What are you doing? Do you see? Sniff its butt. Okay, it doesn't have a gender. It doesn't smell right. And
Now I'm
we're
going to
done.
sniff your butt.
So I would say friendly.
No, 3 again?
I'd say probably a 2. Because see how he just kind of walked away from it after a couple minutes, where the little dog, he was still kind of sniffing it and I called him away. So he definitely showed more interest in the little dog than the big dog.
Mm-hmm.
So large dog test. Who do we want to use?
Should I turn this off while we're waiting? Or?
Yeah, go ahead and stop it.